You still have things to say.
No need to, since it's about the market, if you're going to ask, you guys never say. No money, go on some of them next week. No, you did this man. Me, you get the collaboration to the fish.
You're welcome to another exciting edition of Lighthouse Chat, a program that brings you up to speed with issues that impact human existence and the development of the nation. This it does by providing great insights into burning issues with the intention of enlightening and educating our viewers. It is in the light of this that the program this week will continue from our last discussion, which many of you, I guess, watched through StarTimes, a digital platform that has made the digitization process seamless in the state and country at large. Last week, we had a look at StarTimes and its services. We shall still talk more on that, but that will be after the day's news. I'm Caleb Guchin. Plateau State Government says it is set for the 2020 edition of the National Festival of Arts and Culture, which promises to be a memorable one as the state will leverage on its rich heritage and potentials. To this end, Governor Simon Lalong has given marching orders to the General Planning Committee to ensure everything is put in place for a successful hosting. In a release signed by the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Dan Manjang, who also doubles as Chairman Publicity Subcommittee, NAFIST 2020, assured citizens that the Planning Committee is up and doing, and as finishing touches are being concluded to host the whole of the country, stating that Plateau people have been mobilized to extend their hospitality to participants and tourists. The Information and Communication Commissioner further added that the event, which will commence on the 22nd of November, will be under the chairmanship of Senator Rochas Okorocha, while Governor of Yobe State and National Caretaker Committee Chairman of All Progressives Congress, APC, May Mala Buni, will serve as special guests. He said the opening ceremony will hold at the Rangpam Township Stadium, Jos, and the event will be rounded off with a golf tournament at the Rayfield Golf Club. Events such as traditional board game, archery, indigenous fabrics competition, children's essay competition, and cultural quiz competition, among others, will feature. The statement added that all events will take place at Langfield Leisure Park, Rayfield, and will be observed in accordance with COVID-19 protocol. Wife of the President, Aisha Buhari, has donated sanitary items to women in Plateau State. This is in line with the objective of her pet project aimed at improving the well-being of women and children. Wife of the Plateau State Governor, Regina Lalong, presented the items to women in 2 primary health care centers and Jos University Teaching Hospital. Bilkisi Nuhu has details.
The distribution of items commenced at the Primary Healthcare Center in Jos South Local Government Area, where elated women in their numbers appreciated the wife of the president for the gesture. Wife of the Plateau State Governor, Regina Lalong, and the Executive Secretary, Plateau State Primary Healthcare Development Board, Dr. Livinus Miapkwap, lauded the good works Aisha Buhari is doing to support women across the country.
We sincerely appreciate our dear mother, wife of the President, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, for her continuous support to women in Nigeria. As we all know, this is not the first time we are receiving items from our dear mother. And so we want to appreciate her for her kind gesture to women in Nigeria.
The team was also at Township Primary Healthcare Center in Jos North Local Government Area, where the same gesture was replicated with a call on women to take care of their health and well-being seriously. At the Jos University Teaching Hospital, Mrs. Lalong and the Future Assured team were received by the management, led by the Chief Medical Director, Professor Edmond Bawant, and were at the female ward, female orthopedic ward, obstetrics and gynecology ward, as well as the special care baby unit.
To continue to support her to help in engaging women, empowering women and children in our society.
We targeted the female, most of the women, also postnatal, also STD. These are where women, because where children are, they are women. So we say substantially where
Some of the patients appreciated the gesture and prayed God to reward the efforts which has brought smiles to their faces. Special Assistant to the President on Events, Zainab Kasim, led the Future Assured team amongst other dignitaries. In Jos, Bilkis Nuhu, NTA News.
Wase Local Government Council has empowered 150 petty traders in various businesses using innovation of skill development for greater output. Chairman of the council, Ado Abubakar Buba, said the program is tagged the Asha Shai Akara Sellers Empowerment. Salah Abdurrahman Mohammed has the report.
Committed to the well-being and development of residents of Wase local government area, chairman of the council, Ado Abubakar Buba, has empowered hundreds of youths, men and women with various working tools to enhance the productivity of their job. The chairman explained that his administration from inception has always placed empowerment as a priority over others of his council wards.
Part of the initiative that we have carved out as empowerment across the local council. We're just starting with Meishai and Akarasela, but eventually we'll try as much as we can to go across most of the small and medium businesses that we have across the local government area.
The Secretary All Progressive Congress, Bashir Musa Sati, said the chairman has done well through his empowerment and justified the trust and confidence the party has in him. Some of the beneficiaries who expressed delight towards the gesture thanked the local government chairman and promised that they will use the items effectively.
I thank the chairman of Wase local government, Dr. Ado Buba. He's very, very used and he's very, very good. I can't spend my money to come and buy gas in Wase again. I will refill my gas.
I'm a student, but because of the strike going on, I'm home. With what he do today can help me. Because with the money he gave us today and some of the equipment can help me. Now
From Wasi, Salau Abdulrahman Mohammed, NTA News.
Well, you are now welcome to the Lighthouse Chat side of our today's package. And just from our introduction, we told you that we are continuing with our discussion with Star Times. I still have the young faces that were here last week, and let me, for the sake of those who are joining us today or those who have forgotten their names, let me just introduce you again to our guests, to our viewer, sorry, yes. So, Alagbe Oladayo is a solar cells executive. You are welcome, sir.
All right, it's a pleasure being here once again.
Okay, that's right. The sitting arrangement has
yes, changed from last week.
Okay, okay, that's right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Imam Abdul Latif is a sales manager, Plateau State.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We're happy to be back here today.
Yes, and thank you for maintaining your position. You were in the center last week. Yes. So, Freedom Terkuma, After Sales Zonal Manager, Northeast. Welcome, sir, to Lighthouse Chat.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So, we stopped somewhere, but we had some discussions that you were able to showcase some of your products to our viewer out there. There are those that are joining us for the first time, and I'm sure you have those ones that you brought last week, and I learned some other new, yes.
Yes, of course.
Beautiful. So we'll get to know that shortly. But I would like you to please tell me, how has it been since the last time we met? That was about a week ago. So let's start from the masquerade. Yes, sir.
Good evening, viewers out there. We really appreciate your patronage. And I bring you a message from Star Times. We really love you. And if we don't appreciate you, then there's no reason for us being there. You're the reason why we're here. Last week, we were in the house here. We showcased a lot of products we have, and a lot of calls came in, which we answered most of the questions. So the course of Sunday to yesterday, we have experienced a lot of improvement from Plateau. So we felt it is right we should come back again for those who were not with us for last week to showcase our product and tell them more about new things that we have and the ongoing promos that we have in Star Times. So once again, thank you all for watching us.
Would you want to align with, yes, the Oga's position.
Yeah.
That thinks you are the sales manager, Plateau State.
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
most people come to our office and they want to know more about the solar, and which is, I think, an eye-opener for most people that don't know we have solar. So we appreciate their attention and even finding time out of their busy schedule to come and see how our products could fit into their domestic or office use. Really appreciate that. And aside from that, we are an innovative company. We look for how we improve our service and even product on daily basis. As I go out to work, I look for something different, something that will add value to our service or our product. We report back and we put work on. So all the responses, the questions, we take note of them and we work on all questions and responses we get from our viewers and customers out there.
The solar sales executive.
Well, it's been a very great week. We've had a lot of turnaround in terms of the Lighthouse talk show we had last week. We've had good patronage from customers out there. We've had people come to our business hall to make inquiries about our solar system and the rest. And then basically we're talking about new things or new products that will be coming up into the market in terms of our solar system. And we're talking about the S350 solar, which will be coming up as soon as possible. So that will be more emphasis on that for tonight. And little emphasis on the S100 and the S210, and perhaps a little promo that will be commenting by the 15th of November, which is tomorrow.
Okay. Sorry, sir, Mr. Tekuma. Could you just tell us, I'm sure with some of the people that came, there were questions that were asked, there were inquiries, there were even suggestions. Would you want to share some of the specifics with us? Like maybe people are getting more channels now, or people are having some challenges with channels, and how you responded to some of these inquiries.
Okay. Let me just take you back to my own department, where I call myself a problem solver. So during the course of last week, we received calls through this medium or channel, and we responded to some. It has been our own part from the company, as in that is what we're supposed to do. So for last week, we got calls across, or people came in asking about our products that they never knew StarTimes is into other products apart from TV, decoder, and recharge. But watching through this medium, they discovered that we have a lot of products we displayed on our table for last week. So is it that StarTimes are diverting from the traditional product, which is decoder TV that they used to sell and recharge? We said not that we're diverting, but we used to add value. Whatever business you're doing, there should be an added value to what you have, and that will sustain you in the market for quite a long time. And that brought us into bringing things like clipper, blender, solar, headphones, and Bluetooth speakers, and a lot of products that we have. So our services, just like we said, if your schedules are very tight, you don't need to compress your time in order to come. We have a dispatch team, which we take responsibility. If you feel your schedules are very tight, you cannot make it up coming to our office to get some of these products or our dealer shop, our dispatch team can go straight to your own house, meet you at your doorstep, supply it to you, and you pay them. So it has been part and parcel of our own daily schedule in StarTimes.
Okay, that's interesting. So which of the questions did you really ponder upon? And you think, at least today, if I get here, I'll be able to now say something on it to be able to get our viewer more enlightened about StarTimes?
The question I pondered on more was that of what people ask most about watch as you go, which is what most people, I think, we want to see how it.
I have that question here. Actually.
Exactly. I remember you had that question. That's why I had to ponder on it. Okay. So, though the technology at our disposal right now doesn't permit us to do pay as you watch. And before now, we had nothing like pay per day. It's only monthly subscription. You recharge per month, and if you don't watch, it's over. But with the recent development we came up with 2018, and that is the daily and weekly recharge to curb a wastage of money that maybe you recharge and not watching. No, you can wait maybe when you feel okay, you want to watch or you want to try. You have just few time before you travel. You just recharge for those days. You sure maybe you have light rationing or something in your area. Just recharge for those days and watch. Instead of wasting a whole sum of money for a month, you can just recharge for one day, which in some cases is just 19 naira per day for Nova recharge. So you can just recharge for 19 naira and watch for that day. And if it's for Super Bouquet, just 400 naira, you enjoy all the old channels we have on StarTime platform per day.
I think actually that's a good one. Although even if you multiply, but then it's more convenient.
Yes.
If you're going to be out of town for the week, then you recharge for the day that you think you are home, and
Exactly.
I think it's a good one. Okay, so Mr. Solar, just like I asked last time,
Yeah.
you can use your solar for any other system, right?
Of course, sure.
But it has to be a particular, what do they call it now? This one is 24-inch TV, or it can take any size.
All right. For the S100 solar system, basically it powers just 24 inches television sets and 26 inches television, perhaps 28, if you have one at home.
Okay.
So basically the S100 could power a 24, a 26, and a 28 inches television set, an LED set television set perhaps, and it must be a DC TV. When I mean DC, I mean direct current. Now aside from that, the S210, which I have right in front of me here, could power a 24, 26, 28, and 32 inches television sets respectively. And aside from that, the good thing about the S210 is it's a 210 watt capacity solar. You know, so if you have a device that has to do 12 volts powered, it could power it perfectly. You know, and aside from that, like I talked about last week, if you have maybe perhaps you have some smaller devices that consumes lesser power, you get an inverter of about maybe 100 watt inverter, converting from DC to AC. You know, and but like I said earlier on, we're having the S350 coming into the market very soon. So that's a very good innovation. That could work with both DC and AC. So it could power bigger gadgets. So we'll talk about that much later in the show.
Okay. You know, for the first time, I took some time before coming here.
Yes.
To watch almost all the stations.
Okay.
You call it station?
Yes. Yeah, channels.
Channels, yes. One after the other.
Okay.
And I was able to understand what each channel contains.
All right.
And there was one I found that most of these times I would just see it and pass, thinking there's no content. But I think there's content.
Yeah, there is.
Well,
So, as owners of StarTimes, do you also have favorite channels? Share with us.
yes, yeah, for sure. We have favorite channels,
Okay.
but it boils down to individual. What you like, an individual, what you like will determine what you need to watch. StarTimes, from my own perspective, we cover a lot. For instance, now, those that love watching news, watching and listening to news, we have news channels, both local and international news channels, just like NTA, AIT, Channels TV, BBC, Al Jazeera, Fox News, and whatsoever. Then those that have children at home and they don't want them to be going out play anyhow, we have a lot of cartoon channels that can entertain the children, which to keep them home. Then far away from that, we still have movie channels, or our Nigerian movies. We have AMC, we have TNT, we have ST Nollywood Plus. So StarTimes, to my own perspective, it covers a lot, but it boils down to individual, what you want to watch, when you want to watch it.
Okay. Yes.
Like,
I would like to hear that.
personally, let me go directly to your question. Favorite channel me like, I would say I prefer the cartoon channel, which is the Tsunami.
At your age? Okay. No, that's all right.
Yeah, it's actually cartoon, and it deal with life of superheroes. That's DC Comics. So I think things like that motivates me somehow. That's why I think I like Tsunami. And for those that like superheroes movie in 3D or 2D cartoons, you can tune on to channel 355 on DTT to catch that specific channel, Tsunami.
Oh, that's interesting. That's another dimension. I'm sure some adults now will go tuning to see what's there. Okay, yes, sir.
All right, for every pay TV, the basic priority is selling out content. Content is the utmost priority of every pay TV network, and what people really buy or perhaps watch is the content. You know, like for Start Times, we've got interesting stations. Like we have what we call the Investigation Discovery. It's a very interesting and entertaining channel or station, would I say, where you get to learn about forensic search. You know, you get to see the reality of how crime scenes have been investigated over the past. You know, uncovered crimes. You know, getting to know the real serial killers or perhaps the killers. We also have another interesting channel called Real Time. You know, Real Time is a very it's comprised about a lot of content in terms of the Real Time channel. You know, we have from watching of how the veterans are being rehabilitated after leaving the military service, you know, down to even crime scenes as well. And these are two different channels, but they all comprises a lot about reality TVs.
Yeah. Are you sure I have this investigation?
Sure, you do.
Yes.
You do.
Ah.
You do. Then also we have an interesting show called PBO, Premium Box Office. It came on board.
That was what I enjoyed today.
Yeah. So Premium Box Office came on board our platform on the 1st of August 2020, and it has given a real dimension towards showing or showcasing African movies. You get to watch interesting African movies, you get to watch latest movies, and aside from that, you have channels like Ebony Life. You know, Ebony Life talks about Jennifer's Diary, and I know a lot of youths out there really have interest in watching Jennifer's Diary and the rest. So, like I talked about, Star Time has content that a lot of people need to really go into and watch, and perhaps have time, go through our contents and have the best for yourself. Sports, cartoons, movies, you know, African movies and the rest. A lot of content that we can't even talk about all. Right
Well,
now.
okay. Mr. Teko, why don't we have a CNN on Star Time? Maybe that's because, I don't know, but...
Yes, no. Getting content, it takes stages.
Okay.
You cannot just wake up one day and get everything. And over the years, we have been trying to upgrade from what we have, and if we check, we have been increasing our content. So for that CNN, I cannot say we will not have it. We will. We will as time goes on. But for now, we don't have it. But we have things that can cover up that CNN for you. For instance, those that love watching international news, we have Fox News there. We have Sky News, BBC, Al Jazeera. For now, those are what you have as a substitute for CNN. So you can key into them, watch them, pending when CNN will be on. But I bet you we'll have CNN as time goes on.
That's interesting, and I think English is British, isn't it?
Yes.
So BBC serves us more, even if for those who want to speak the Queen's
English.
Aha, oh, okay. So that's good. You've talked about your services. You've talked last week, you were able to get these things and show, yes. So we still have the clipper, shaver, we have, what's this you call it?
Headset.
Okay.
Headset.
For
lovers of music.
Oh, all right.
And even for our DJs. For our DJs, they can even still use it.
Can we also monitor the audio of Star Times there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Through the OS cable, yes, you can.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Let's go through those channels again. You have for the young people, and I know there are some of this. Star Times doesn't have some of these channels that are not go areas for young people, I guess. It's like almost all your channels are more of general.
Yes, that depends on the particular channel, but like every channel took it upon, every station took it upon themselves to, let me say, censor, when they censor whatever they show, by before they start a movie or a program, they will indicate parental guidance applied, 18 plus, 13 plus, and if it is GE, it means everybody can watch.
Okay.
So, and in most cases, I think our channel is family friendly. You can see it with everybody and watch at the same time without running away from one scene. So, our channel is more family friendly. And coming to the cartoons, they are also more secular and even not even one channel. I prefer Tsunami, but we have ST Kids, we have Jim Jam, Nickelodeon, and more. So we have a lot of kids channel. Then coming to movies, as my colleague mentioned, we have the Nigerian movies and even American movies. The ST movies and TNT for American movies. While for Nigerian movies, we have the Easters, we have ST Nollywood, the PBO, and AMC series. So.
Okay, and the almighty NTA is
Yeah.
there.
Without,
the news,
I'm so sorry. Without NTA, I think the channel list is not complete. Yes, without NTA, it's not complete. Yes, including NTA.
But, you can't do without all this old.
Yes.
Definitely, they are grounded. It's just like some banks that you can't just mention banks without them.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
NTA has the foundation, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's why Star Times is there.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. All right. Let's talk about still on the promo. I think that you have a promo running, right? Yeah.
Yes, we have a promo that is going to start tomorrow, which is 15th of November 2020. According to our own tradition, we try to see on how to appreciate our customers in different ways. Over the years, we have been doing Christmas promo, Easter promo, Salah promo, a lot of promos we've been doing, as in trying to like motivate our customers. They should see reason that yes, we really appreciate their patronage. Now, for this year, 2020 Christmas promo, we introduced what is called upgrades promo. And what do we mean by this upgrades, recharge and upgrade promo? We have 3 bouquets on our DTT platform, and we have 3 bouquets on our DTH platform. Now, those that are recharging Nova, which is 900 Naira, when you pay 2 months of that bouquet, we then upgrade you to basic bouquet. Now you'll be entitled to watch both Nova and basic bouquet for that 2 months that you paid for. Then those that are on basic, when you pay 2 months of basic bouquet, we now upgrade you to classic bouquet. Now you're entitled to both basic, Nova basic and classic for 2 months. Now those that are on classic bouquet, when you pay 2 months of classic bouquet, instead of watching for 60 days, now we'll give you 10 extra days. That is to say you are going to watch for 70 days. So that's for the DTT customers. Now going back to DTH customers that we have, those that are using Dish, we also have Nova, Smart, and Super on that platform. So those that are recharging 900 per month, when you pay 2 months of that bouquet, we'll upgrade you to Smart. So you're entitled to both basic, Nova, and Smart. Then those that are on Smart, when you pay 2 months of Smart bouquet, you will be able to watch Nova, Smart, and Super for 2 months. Now, if you pay Super bouquet, which is 4,200 for 2 months, that is, if you add the 2 months together, that is 8,400. Then you'll be entitled to 70 days instead of watching for 60 days. So that is the promo that we have at hand, which is going to take off tomorrow. So those that are watching us now, if you want to recharge tomorrow, please key into this promo that is going to take off tomorrow. When you pay 2 months of it, you'll be entitled to additional channels on Star Times.
Okay, so that's interesting. That's the good news there. Has he forgotten anything?
He covered everything.
Okay.
The promo is running from on the 15th of this month, November, and it will run through 15th January.
Okay,
Yes.
well, we'll come back to that, but as I always remind our viewer out there, that Lighthouse Chat is live. So I hope you have your mobile set with you to call in with your question or contribution. But that will be after this break. Yes, welcome back, and we're still talking Star Times. You have something called e-shopping?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so could you tell us more about that?
We call it e-shopping or e-commerce. It's a platform of ours with a channel number on our platform, channel 002.
Sorry, before you go on, let's remind our viewer the number to call us. If you want to call with your question or contribution, this is the number to use: 0806 842 1170. 0806 842 1170. So if you are Star Times, you have the decoder in your house, and that's what you're getting us through, or you want to key in to Star Times, and you have questions or some suggestions for Star Times, please do call in and they will respond. Thank you. Please, sorry, ma'am, go ahead.
As I was saying, the e-commerce platform, we showcase products which are not branded Star Times, but of high quality, and we bring it to the market, to the customers. Most people get this thing online or outside the country for very expensive prices. But through our e-commerce platform, making since it's part of our responsibility taken by ourselves to make this product easily accessible to Nigeria and at an affordable rate. So we are bringing up set of clippers, shavers, headphone, MP3 players, and even earpiece, smoothie makers, blender, and lots more that we could not bring on here today. So for those who are actually interested to see what all we have TV sets which are not branded Star Time from 24 inches to 32 inches, and they are of good make, as in high quality make product. So here with me we have the Ancient Clipper, which is a rechargeable clipper. You could charge with your power bank, with your laptop, through your USB cable, and after charging you could use it for 90 minutes. And I'm sure the head can be as big and you barb for a complete 90 minutes. So I'm very sure before that time, before the 90 minutes, you are through with barbing. Same with the shaver I have on here. We call it a 3D shaver, and it's water resistant. You could wash it with water. Yes, so it doesn't get spoiled. It's 3D shaver, and it's of two varieties. I only have one type here. Sorry, I didn't mention the price. For this one, the price is 5,600 on the plateau, because we are, as we hear now, any price we're giving is for us here on the plateau. The price is 5,600. Online, you get it for 7,500. I'm correct. Yes. So this is 5,600. And for the shaver, online you get it for 7,000 naira. But here on the plateau, we sell it for 4,500 naira. Yes. And it's armless. You can't wound yourself even though you want to. So the blades cannot wound you no matter how hard you try. Yes. So
and it still goes to give you a clean shade.
very, very clean, like
Oh.
in fact, to be reflecting like a mirror. So we cover. And to the Bluetooth set, we have the earpiece and the MP3 player, which we didn't come with today. It's a Bluetooth device. It's work with memory card. It receives FM signal. That's frequency modulation. Play FM. That's with it you can play your FM without anything attached. You don't need antenna or anything. It will play FM directly, and you can connect your phone and make calls through it. Maybe you're in a noisy environment, you want to concentrate and hear what they're saying. You just use this one to just wind up completely, and everybody in your place you won't be hearing sound of anything around. Yes, you can receive call with it and also enjoy music with great output on it. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Let me go to my solar, because this is the new thing here for me. Yes. So this is the panel. You have a bigger. Oh, there's. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, now let me rate the panels.
Okay.
In terms of the product.
Okay.
Now for the S100, the panel for the S100 is just 30 watts capacity, and the box or the compartment itself, you understand, is going for 90 watts.
Okay.
Now for the S210 solar system, the panel is 50 watts, and while the compartment itself, which is the battery itself, is just 210 watts in capacity. Now for the S350, which is coming on board very soon, the panel goes for 100 watts, and the battery itself is about 350 watts. Now the difference between the S350 and the S100 and the S210 is that the S350 will be coming with an inverter and also an adapter. So that's a new innovation. So like I talked about earlier on, it's going to be operating operating both with DC and AC. So if you have an alternating current device, you could use that solar to power that perfectly. And also if you have a normal DC device, it will also power that perfectly. And aside from that, it has 4 charging ports, and each of the charging ports goes for 5 volts. You know, and the S350 is a solar that's of its kind that can power a 43 inches television set. Yes. So if you have a TV at home, basically not DC, perhaps AC, it does power that perfectly. And we'll be having 2 kinds of payments for the S350 solar device, both the instrumental and the cash payment. I'll be talking about the cash payment, then I'll talk about the instrumental payment for the S350. If I'm paying the solar, if you're picking the solar in terms of cash for the S350, it goes for 299,000 naira, about 300,000 naira. But being the executive on the plateau, I'll be giving the first 5 persons that could make purchase. I'll be giving you at least an 8% discount on those solars for the first 5 persons that should interest.
That's interesting. Maybe
Yes.
this will be the first person that will get that discount. Hello, welcome to Lighthouse Chat. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yes, please. If you can hear me, introduce yourself and go ahead with your question or contribution, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, Hassan Abdul Mohammed speaking.
Yes, Mr. Mohammed, you are welcome. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
We can hear you. Just go ahead. We can hear you.
My question is for the work. Can you give us the 232?
Okay.
And is it possible to buy and pay instrumentally? Because some of us cannot afford that much.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was what he was trying to get. Yes, I'm
All right.
sure he's trying to explain. So go
Yes.
ahead, please.
Now, for the S350,
Thank you, sir.
for the S350 and for the S100, we're having both the cash payments and the instrumental payment for both the S100 and the S350. When I mean S100, I mean this solar device right in front of me here. It's called the S100, and this is called the S210, and the biggest of all, which will be coming on board very soon, is called the S350. Now, if you're making instrumental payments for the S100 solar system, we have basically 2 bouquets right about now, and we're doing a promo right about now. Now, the first one entails that if you're picking the S100, a 24 inches start time television set that has an inbuilt decoder,
I'm sorry. If it has a link, maybe. Go ahead, please. Introduce yourself and go ahead. Okay.
All right, if you're picking an S100 and a 24-inch StarTimes television set with a smart bouquet, you make a monthly payment or a deposit fee of just 24,400 as against 37,000 naira before now. So from tomorrow, if you're a customer who wants to pick an S100, a 24-inch television set, dish and accessories, and a smart bouquet, of which you'll be getting the higher bouquet, which is a super bouquet.
Okay.
You'll be paying just 24,400. And at the same time, you'll be paying the monthly fee of 12,600.
Okay. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, please. Introduce yourself and go ahead.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
About the clipper, where should I get a clipper from tomorrow evening?
Okay. The clipper, our office is at number 1 Beach Road, opposite Zenith Bank. So just walk into the office, StarTimes office, number 1, opposite Zenith Bank Beach Road. You can get the clipper there.
And also, we have dealers too that sell this product. Like there's Chinesco along opposite Old Jute. He sells clipper accessories. He has clippers, shavers also. So you can also, if you are close to that area, you can contact Chinesco at opposite Old Jute to get clippers.
Mr. Olada, please wrap up with.
All right. So for the S100, like I talked about, you pay a monthly deposit fee of 24,400, and at the same time you pay a monthly fee of just 12,600. So everything amounts to 37,000 naira, of which you're paying for the smart bouquet, but you get to watch the super bouquet, which is a higher bouquet. Now, if you're picking just the S100 alone, without the television set, you make a deposit fee of just 10,100, and you make the monthly fee of 6,900. So everything amounts to 17,000 naira. You have access to 30 days on both platforms. Now, for the S350, like I talked about, which is a new seller coming on board, you make a monthly payment of 39,000 naira, and you make a deposit fee of just 15,000 naira monthly. Now, if you're picking the S350 and the 24-inch television sets, you make a deposit fee of 45,000 naira and a monthly fee of 18,000 naira, which is at a discounted price right about now. So like I talked about, the first 5 persons who comes to pay cash for the S350 or for the S210, I'll give each customer 8% discount. In fact, I'll go as much as 10%. Yeah, I'll go for the 10%.
That's interesting. Exactly. You know, the spirit is moving.
Yeah, it's moving. So if you're a customer out there and you don't want to make inquiries about the solar, you could reach me on my lines. Yeah, so you can make my inquiries on basically the solar system. You can reach me on 081-723-98216.
Anyway, yes, you will give the when we take this.
All right.
Hello, welcome to Lighthouse Chat. Hello. Okay. We seem to be that's okay. So this is interesting. Let's time is going, but then let's get the number.
All right.
So yes.
And if you want to make inquiries about our solar system for the S100, S210, and the S350,
how much
system,
is an
call me on my numbers on 081-723-98216. I think it one more time again on 081-723-98216, or perhaps call me on 081-5566-6632.
Okay.
Hello.
That's interesting. Anyway, you're welcome to.
Okay, please. I just wanted to find out the price of that blender.
Okay. Thank you.
Blender.
Yes, we got you. Thank you.
The 4-in-1 blender is 8,000 naira for those buying on the plateau. Online you get it for 14,000 naira, but here on the plateau you get it for 8,000 naira. It's a 4-in-1 blender. You could use it to blend directly from your bucket. You have your tomato, you must not put it inside the container of the blender. Yeah.
This is interesting. The discount is massive.
Yes.
So the stress of going to wait for your goods at and then you can just go to StarTimes and get these things delivered to you easily. That is interesting.
Hello?
Oh, you have a dispatch.
Yeah, we have a dispatch team. You mustn't come to StarTimes office.
Hello?
Just like one of the numbers he has given, if you call that number now, our dispatch team can come to your address and deliver it at your doorstep. So you don't, we will save you the stress of you coming straight to StarTimes office and still going back. So we have a dispatch team across the 6 states being under our zone, which is Plateau, Bauchi, Adamawa, Jaling, Taraba, and Borno State.
Gombe as well.
Gombe, inclusive.
Hello?
Okay, we have another caller.
Hello?
Welcome. Introduce yourself and go ahead, please.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, please. Introduce yourself and go ahead.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Please. Hello?
Okay, if I may remind you again, please, if you call us, ensure that the volume of your TV set is really down. So tune it down so that we can get each other clearer. Okay, thank you. So even with the discount, you still bring it?
Yes.
What about outskirts? Because, okay, sorry. I think we have, our caller is back. Hello, welcome.
MP3.
Hello.
MP3. Hello?
Hello. Yes, please, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, MP3.
MP3. Okay.
MP3. The price.
Okay, it's 6,500 naira.
Yes.
The MP3 player is 6,500 naira. It comes in 3 colors: camo, black, and ash gray.
Okay, I hope you got him. If you call and the volume of your TV set is high, definitely there will be echo. You won't get us clear enough. So thank you very much. So maybe you just repeat that. In case,
For the MP3 player, the price is 6,500 naira, and it comes in 3 colors: the black, the camouflage color, and the gray.
Okay, so another caller. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Joshua calling from Saminaka of Kaduna State.
Yes, Mr. Joshua, you're welcome. That's my son's name. All right.
Yes, like here in Saminaka, we don't hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Go ahead.
Yes, I said like here in Saminaka, we don't have certain distance agents. So how can I know more about you? Can you just give me your number so that I can call and make inquiry?
Okay. I can give you my number, which is 090
Okay.
06. I will call it again. 090 87393406.
Okay. Let me give you Mr. Oladayo's number, 0817-2398216. That's the solar boss himself. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Introduce yourself and go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening. This is Mr. Kitu calling from Jos.
You're welcome, sir.
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
I love what StarTimes is doing, and I want to ask them a question, particularly Abdulaziz, Imam Abdulaziz, the sales manager.
Okay, I'm listening.
The existence of StarTimes on this plateau, 10 years now. Can you please tell me what program in terms of this corporate staff responsibility that they had or they have given to the state back? You know, some companies, normally when you are domiciled in a location, you practice corporate social responsibility by helping the people around there, like scholarship and the rest. Please, can you really help and throw a light or more light on any program that has to do with that, please? Thank you very much.
Sure, you got it.
Yeah. I think with that, I say first of all, I would say part of that corporate social responsibility is we having on our DTT platform, you watch NTA just without payment, even when you don't have money on your account. And during this during this COVID pandemic, nationally, StarTimes distributed face masks and sanitizers and some hand wash around the country.
That's right. People. So I guess this will be our last caller. I'm not sure. Hello, welcome to Lighthouse Chat. Hello.
Yes. I want to ask a question. That is a channels that we youth normally enjoy, like Nigeria and sports channels, like Premier League. We like to be watching Premier League live because GoTV they normally give us the youth live matches on Premier League, and StarTimes do not do that. So we youth do not normally enjoy that. So we want you people to give us your best on that.
On that, I think I would say nobody has monopoly of all the channels and all the content. Yes, we offer some content, and coming to football, we also offer great football, which is not Premier League. We offer Spanish La Liga, and currently we show Europa, FA Cups, and Spanish League. So, Copa del Rey, those kind of leagues, we show them also, and even this UEFA Nations Cup that they just finished, I think we had it on StarTimes. So we have content, sport content too that youth also watch. If you actually following up with us on StarTimes, you find that we are always upgrading.
Okay, final word just on behalf of the team.
Okay. Before we go, we just remind our viewers out there that StarTimes is into we are selling a lot of things now. Here with us, we have a clipper, we have a shaver here with us too. This is a headphone, we have solar, we have TVs ranging from 24 inches to 55 inches. So our office, just like I said before, is at Beach Road, opposite Zenith Bank, #1. If you have any complaint, you can come over there. Some might be asking, where is StarTimes in Jos? We don't know StarTimes office or whatever. So that is where our office is located. Wherever you have challenge or you need any of our product, please just come to Beach Road, #1, opposite Zenith Bank. And we really appreciate your patronage. And we say we'll do best and keep on upgrading our content and doing everything that will make you proud of StarTimes.
Okay, thank you very much. 08172398216 and 0908739346 were the numbers that were given here. So if you call any of those lines, you will get at least somebody from StarTimes. And I'm sure StarTimes will soon come with its phone, right? Okay, thank you very much, dear viewer, for staying with us this week. It has been a wonderful time chatting with the people from StarTimes. God bless you, and join us again next week for another exciting edition of StarTimes.